Fat ass 45's disdain towards Obama is purely racial, and that's because Obama was everything that fat ass 45 will never be: successful, and also with Obama, he's been married to his wife for over 20 something years, and fat ass 45 was already working on his fourth wife. Um, Fat ass 45's self-described fixer and personal attorney Michael Cohen claimed that Fat Ass 45's disdain towards former President Barack Obama, the nation's first African American president, was steeped in racism. He never was able to. Fat Ass 45 was never able to fully grasp how the country ended up voting for the first black president. Cohen said while appearing on ABC's The View on Monday. Never really saw an episode of The View, and I don't care to. He continued that the reason why Fat Ass 45 despises Obama to the extent that he does is that I believe it's purely racial, and also citing Fat Ass 45's frustration with Obama's Ivy League education. He added later on, I believe it's solely predicated on the fact, predicted on the fact that Barack Obama is black. Cohen has released a book about his former boss entitled "Disloyal," a memoir, the true story of the former personal attorney to Fat Ass 45. In the new book, Cohen describes several instances where he says Fat Ass 45 was disparaging towards minority communities. This was when I started to witness the increasingly reactionary and unhinged Archie Bunker racism that defined Fat Ass 45 and his views on modern America. Cohen writes about Fat Ass 45. I would never get the Hispanic vote, Cohen quoted Fat Ass 45 as saying in his book, like the blacks are too stupid to vote for Fat Ass 45. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnema has dismissed Cohen's allegations. Michael Cohen is a disgraced felon and disbarred lawyer who lied to Congress. Yeah, and so has Fat Ass 45. He has lost all credibility, so has Fat Ass 45, and it's surprising to see his latest attempt to prop it up with lies, like Fat Ass 45. Fat Ass 45 has pushed back against accusations of racism by claiming repeatedly that nobody has done more for black Americans than he has, and which he hasn't. Cohen has also claims he even hired an Obama impersonator during the 2016 campaigns so the former host of The Apprentice could fire the commander-in-chief. We even hired a faux Bama or fake Obama to record a video where Fat Ass 45 ritualistically belittled the first black president and then fired him, a kind of fantasy fulfillment that it was hard to imagine any adult would spend serious money living out, Cohen penned. Fat Ass 45's contempt extended to black foreign leaders. According to the book, Cohen quotes him as saying, tell me one country run by a black person that isn't a shithole. This echoes what he said during a testimony before Congress in 2019 when Cohen repeated this claim, while adding then that this was when Barack Obama was president of the United States. Cohen had pled guilty in 2018 to lying to Congress about plans to build a Fat Ass 45 tower in Russia, and in a separate case to paying off an adult film star and a former Playboy model who said that they had sexual affairs with Fat Ass 45 before he was elected. He insisted that he acted at the direction of Fat Ass 45, who has denied both affairs. Cohen is serving the remainder of a 3-year sentence to home confinement after he was released because of the coronavirus pandemic propping up in prisons. Cohen was also pressed about a recent Vanity Fair article that alleges that Fat Ass 45 made sexually offensive comments about Cohen's daughter, Samantha, who was then at the time 15. Co-host Joy Behar asked, "How could you even let this slide?" Basically, Cohen says, He says, "I knew it was wrong. I would never have allowed anyone to speak about her that way." He's like, "But I was part of the cult that the 45 nutlickers are in," and and basically, he had the same thinking that all the nutlickers have. Oh, that fat ass 45 can never do any wrong, and that's how he thought. He was later pressed by co-host Meghan McCain, dumb cunt, on why the American public should trust him now, to which he claimed his actions were akin to what they referred to as Stockholm Syndrome, or as he called it, the Trump nutlicking syndrome. You need to look at what the lies were all about, and they were the benefit of Fat Ass 45. Um, um, replied Cohen. He says, "My need to please him was greater than my ability to control my own moral compass." Well, yes and no, but yeah. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, Random Mike, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out, and thanks for listening.